Welcome back. NASA Space Apps Cairo. What is it? What's the relation between NASA and Cairo? Where we are when it comes to space technology? Do we have answers? The answer is yes, and we do have a lot to speak about. In a very special segment with very special guests, we are going to know more details. Welcome with me, my dear guests, engineer Bassel Mohammed and Yassmin, one of the beauties we have, who is and still participating in one of the important missions when it comes to space. And they are representing Egypt to introducing Egypt's space technology to the whole world. The details with us right now. Bassel, thank you very much for being with us. Yassmin, thank you very much for being with us. Before going into details, because I want to make it more simple for our viewers, what's NASA Space Apps Cairo?
First of all, thank you, Nermeen, for this beautiful introduction. NASA Space Apps Cairo is a global, NASA Space Apps Challenge is a global hackathon which takes place each year for 2 days, for 48 hours in many cities of the world. So here in Egypt, in Cairo, we are hosting NASA Space Apps Cairo.
Oh.
We began at 2015. The event started with two engineers, engineer Minna Hamza and Dr. Dina Tantawi, who started this back in 2015. And they brought some beautiful volunteers from IEEE Egypt to make this beautiful challenge, this beautiful event, to be locally in Cairo.
Great, and I'm happy. I cannot hide my happiness that those behind the whole issue are female engineers. Sorry, Bassel.
Yeah, yes, they are.
Let me go to the very first step, or the idea itself. How it came to your mind that you are going to be part of this project?
Okay, I'm Yassmin Said. I'm a student at Biomedical Engineering Department at Cairo University. I'm the leader of the team Chasing Shadows. My team consists of 5 members, me and Reem Adel, Hisham
Raise your
Tamer.
mic a little bit.
Okay. Hisham Tamer, Camelia Marwan, and Farah Osama.
Yeah.
Okay, we know about the competition from the group of our department. It's a group about the internships. Okay, we joined the hackathon. Our challenge was how to learn the young learners about the solar eclipse in a more simple way.
Oh.
Okay, our solution consists of 3.
But honey, you are still a kid and you're dealing with kids?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
I'm not a kid. I'm already 22.
Oh.
Okay.
That big. Okay.
Okay, our solution consists of 3 parts. The first part was a game. It consists of levels. To pass a level, you must answer questions about information about the solar eclipse. The second part was an ebook about the solar eclipse also. The third part was a maquette simulating the movement of the sun and moon and the earth.
I'm going to know the reaction of the kids and how you deal with them, but after asking Bassel some questions, okay? Bassel, the ideas are brilliant, and I think you are moving from an idea to the other the whole way long. You do brainstorming, you turn the groups into think tanks. What do you do to come up with these ideas and how to implement them on the ground? Because I think that this is not an easy job.
Yes. Look, first of all, we do like a boot camp before the day of the hackathon. So like before like 2 weeks, we make a boot camp. It's like a 1 or 2 days. We bring and invite all the nominated applicants and the nominated participants because we have a lot of participants. So maybe we have like 2,000 participants and only 700 was accepted. So before this deadline of the acceptance release date, we have like a boot camp. This boot camp have like set of sessions for the full day. And we explained for the new participants what's going to happen, what are they going to face. So if it is their first time to be in a team, how should they deal with each other?
Yeah.
How should they present and storytell about their ideas? So in this bootcamp, they know more about the competition and know more about what's going to happen. So during the 48 hours, the 2 days, we make sure that they have their mentors. So each team has like each group of teams are are signing for a specific challenge.
Yeah.
And they are trying to fix this problem through a creative solution. So they has a set of mentors. These mentors should be engineers, should be artists, designers. They are not fixing or making a solution with them. They're just supporting them during these 48 hours. And after that, they go to the another phase. After our competition team filter all the ideas, filter all the initial applicants, they filtrate the teams and say that these, let's say we had like 2000s, only 700s are going to continue. And after the 48 hours end, they have a final pitching in front of judges.
Yeah.
So in NASA Space Apps Cairo, we are responsible to bring the right judges to the right categories.
And you are following a very scientific method of doing every single thing. You are not giving, it's not by chance. It's not this way, but you are flexible enough to amend many rules on the ground, true?
Yes.
This is exactly what I felt
Exactly.
when you were talking about the whole issue.
Yes, exactly.
True.
So yeah, our competition team is working day and night to have the new ideas, the true ideas, no copycats. Everything is new. So when we go and say that we have like 10 local winners from NASA Space Apps Cairo, from these local winners we are taking 3 global nominees to participate with the name of Cairo. So they will be participating with the whole other cities.
Such a responsibility. Yassmin, dealing with kids, it's not an easy issue. And to continue with, touching tangible results on the ground, I think that this is such a positive energy you acquire when you feel that what you're doing is having fruitful results. Tell me about your experience.
Actually, one of the judges told us to publish our ebook, and to do that. Currently, we didn't do that. We didn't did that already, but we're gonna do that. And the maquette, we showed it to a number of kids, and it was very impressive. Our game, a number of my relevants already started to play it and to try it, and it was very...
Yassmin, I'm not going to tell Bassel, okay? It's between you and me and our viewers. Did you think that when you started your first step in this project, that you are gonna continue this way, and this is going to take such a big part of your time, and maybe you are going to sacrifice other things to be involved more and more with your team into this experience?
Actually, it's not like a sacrifice. Also, NASA Space Apps always supporting us and helping us to improve ourselves. At the very start, we didn't imagine that we will be a global nominees. Actually, at the submission time, we thought it.
What was your feeling when you know that you shoulder this responsibility? You're going to represent Egypt.
Actually, we didn't get that, and we already stayed at our places. And who? Then we went on the stage and celebrated it. Then we returned to our seats, and suddenly the global nominees is chasing shadows. So,
I know that this trend is going to continue. Bassel, I don't know why I felt while you're talking that you are such a scouter. I mean, you know well who will continue, who will bear this responsibility, who can shoulder a big task, who is that innovative and challenging, and who can be also only an amateur, someone who can do something in a very traditional manner and return home, and that's it. How would you decide who is going to continue with you, who is going to join the big team, stuff like that? Because I think that this is another mission.
From the aspect of the teams, the participants, that's what you mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Look, the filtration phase is so
exhausting.
So long. Let's say many cities are participating in the hackathon and taking a place to be local sites. Okay, but in Cairo, our filtration phase for the applicants is so long. So when they apply, we request each team to have a video, like a short video, telling us what's their idea. Not only a documentation or a presentation. We have to hear from them and how are they introducing their ideas. So that's make the filtration.
It's a show reel.
Yeah. That's why to be accepted in NASA Space Apps Cairo, only accepted, not a winner. To be accepted to participate in NASA Space Apps Cairo is such a hard and a challenging task.
And I think that you have had surprises with these videos, true?
Sure, always we have surprises. So, like when you are filtrating, like let's say 300 teams, okay? So our competition team is working day and night to see each idea. Sometimes participants like making this tricky thing, they are just upgrading the past year's project. So we know what are they trying to do. But from year to year, as we have participants from each place, we have engineers, we have STEM students, we have high school students, we have many. Sometimes we have after graduates. So the ideas comes from each and everywhere.
Bassel, the word NASA is a little bit scary,
Yeah.
and and in the same time attractive.
Yes.
Okay, I'm not going to ask. You elaborate.
Yeah, look, we have a lot of support from the astronauts and the scientists from NASA, whether they Egyptians, Arabics, or even from the whole world. So the past year, we had Dr. Tahani Amir, who is an Egyptian American scientist, who came to our event, and she is supporting us from the beginning, from the every sense from 2015. She had a talk and a speech for all our participants, encouraging them to join and find the solutions, because these tiny ideas who these bright minds are thinking of and are creating outside the box turns into a huge game changer then.
Yeah.
You know, here in Egypt, the life we're saying it's in the difficulty hard game. So when this child who's raised in Egypt we are thinking in a different way, because we already are facing a lot of challenges here. So when we come up with idea, it's a creative idea.
Yep.
That's
Amen to
why-
that.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's why NASA is keen to know what's new, what these kids and engineers and artists and creative minds are bringing.
So, I should here ask Yassmin about your studies or your specialty. Which benefits the other? I mean, when it comes to coming from this background you're coming from, this had this positive impact on your experience in NASA Cairo app, or vice versa?
As I said before, I'm studying biomedical engineering. After this experience, currently I'm thinking about how to merge it in the space field, how to solve the problems in the space field according to the health, and how to, for example, how to remote patient monitoring the astronauts, how to know how is your health, how to
There's a
body
mission who
function.
just returned after a whole year. They were in a capsule or something like that, as if they are in Mars. And they returned back, and they did have a physician, a specialist, just to know what are the effects of being there for a whole year. I think you are going to be one of them in the near future. Agree?
Yeah, I do agree. Totally agree.
We do have two other participants in this very, very ambitious issue, if I may call it this way. I'm going to return back with them, but before that, I should say that I was honored and I enjoyed my discussion with two of our, let's say, big hopes of tomorrow, because I'm really feeling great that we do have such brilliant minds, Bassel and Yassmin. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure.
The pleasure is ours. Thank you so much.
Right after the short break, I'm going to be back with more. Don't go anywhere.